What if I told you that the life you're dreaming of, the wealth, the freedom, the confidence, is only 8 mindset shifts away? Sounds too simple, right? But here's the catch. These shifts will challenge you, push you, and if you let them, transform you. So are you ready to break free from the ordinary? Let's dive in. Before we get into it, let's face a hard truth. Most people live on autopilot. They're stuck in old patterns, playing it safe, and waiting for life to hand them opportunities. Sound familiar? Well, here's the wake-up call. Life isn't going to wait for you to catch up. If you don't shift your mindset, you'll wake up one day wondering where all the time went. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. Quick question. When was the last time you thought about why you think the way you do? Awkward silence? Exactly. Point 1. From fixed mindset to growth mindset. The first shift is simple but profound. Adopt a growth mindset. Instead of thinking, I'm not good at this, start saying, I can learn this. Growth-oriented people see challenges as opportunities. They're not afraid to fail because they know failure is just feedback. And here's the kicker. Every single successful person you admire started with more failures than you can count. So why are you still afraid of making mistakes? But what good is a growth mindset if you don't aim it in the right direction? Let's talk about focus. Point 2. From scarcity to abundance thinking. Do you find yourself thinking, there's not enough money, not enough time, not enough opportunities? That's the scarcity trap, and it's a lie. The truth is, there's more than enough, but you've got to train your brain to see it. Instead of thinking, how do I compete? Start asking, how do I create? Successful people don't fight for scraps. They bake bigger pies. And speaking of pies, let's talk about the slice you're giving to others. Point 3, from pleasing others to setting boundaries. Stop trying to please everyone. Here's the brutal truth. No matter what you do, someone will disapprove. So why waste your energy? Setting boundaries doesn't make you selfish. It makes you strategic. Every time you say yes to someone else's priorities, you're saying no to your own. And let me tell you, the people who truly respect you will admire your boundaries, not resent them. But boundaries are only the start. Let's talk about leveling up your standards. Point 4, from settling to striving for excellence. Ever heard the phrase, good enough is the enemy of great? It's true. When you settle for mediocrity, you're sabotaging your potential. Excellence isn't about perfection, it's about consistently aiming higher. Start asking yourself, is this the best I can do? If the answer is no, don't stop. Excellence isn't a one-time act, it's a lifestyle. But striving for excellence means taking risks, and that brings us to the next shift. Point 5, from fear of failure to embracing risk. Here's a fun fact. The fear of failure is the #1 killer of dreams. But let me ask you this. What's scarier, failing or staying stuck in the same place for the next 10 years? Growth lives on the other side of risk. The people who win big in life aren't fearless. They're just willing to take action despite their fears. So, when's the last time you took a leap of faith? And while we're talking about leaps, let's leap into how you see time. Point 6, from spending time to investing time. Time is your most valuable resource, and yet most people treat it like it's infinite. Here's the shift. Stop spending time and start investing it. Spending time means binge watching another Netflix series. Investing time means learning a skill, building relationships, or working on your goals. Ask yourself, is what I'm doing right now moving me closer to my dreams? If not, it's time for a change. But even if you're investing your time, there's one more shift that can supercharge your progress. Point 7, from comparison to collaboration. Let's talk about the comparison trap. Scrolling through social media, seeing everyone's highlight reels and feeling like you're not enough, it's toxic. Here's the shift. Instead of comparing, start collaborating. Build connections with people who inspire you. Learn from them, partner with them. Remember, your only competition is the person you were yesterday. And finally, let's bring it all together with the most important shift of all. Point 8, from passive dreaming to active doing. Dreams are worthless without action. Stop waiting for the perfect moment because it doesn't exist. The only way to get closer to your goals is to take consistent, imperfect action. Start small, but start today. Remember, success doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who work. So what are you going to do right after this video? These 8 mindset shifts aren't just ideas. They're tools. Tools that can help you break free, build wealth, and create the life you deserve. But here's the thing. Tools only work if you pick them up and use them. So which shift will you start with? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're just getting started.